Okay, Rabbi Ilan, you speak for a few minutes, and then Rabbi Shmuel's taking over. Go ahead, Rabbi Shmuel.
שבוע טוב, מוריי ורבותיי. תזכו לשנים רבות, נעימות וטובות. Where's the בעל האכסניה? Ruben. We lost him?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get there in a few minutes.
It's really easy.
מוריי ורבותיי, I want to share with you 3 minutes to understand what we're doing here tonight. You know, we're having a Milava Malka for the Bet Midrash and the Kollel that's being run at Tiferet and with Misirut Nefesh by Rosh Yeshiva Ryan Walk in Shlita. I want you to understand, this Makom Torah is just 2 years old. It started over 20 years ago. When the Rosh Yeshiva had young Talmidei Chachamim, young Avrechim, that today are really the leaders of our community, Baruch Hashem. We started off with Rabbi Chaim of Shmuel, and you saw the Torah, the Atmada, but then unfortunately there was a break in the action. And the Rosh Yeshiva had personal things to take care of, and he couldn't come back. And we had to go 3-4 years without him. And he lived in Lakewood. But I don't know how it happened. It's an unbelievable story. Siyata D'Shmaya, that the Rosh Yeshiva told us that if something happens in his life, if Hashem gives him a certain Yeshua in his life, then he promises to come back to Queens and inspire our community once again. And Morai V'Rabotai, it's already about 2 years since we restarted this yeshiva, the Kollel, the Bet Midrash. The Misirut Nefesh. Anyone that went to the Rosh Yeshiva's house for the Chazaq Sefer Torah for the Azan family, you saw Baruch Hashem, he has Hashem blessed him and his wife, his Rebbe's in a beautiful home. The Rebbe has a beautiful job, and they have a beautiful home, Baruch Hashem. And for him to come into Queens every day, Achor V'Shov from Lakewood. How long did you drive from Lakewood to here? 2 hours approximately. When I drive to Lakewood once or twice a year, we need physical therapy afterwards. Our back, our shoulders, our arms, our legs. And the Rosh Yeshiva did this mamash every single day until we had a little achmanut, and we rented out a small little, dinky little house that is maybe half the size. And the Rosh Yeshiva is there every single day. It comes in for shacharit, and we have people that are witnesses here. He gives a shiur from what time to what time? Non-stop shiurim for 3-4 hours. First for the Balabatim, Baruch Hashem. It's exciting, but they drive him nuts. Shir Bari Moshe's Daim and his friends, Baruch Hashem. You know, then we have the Bachurim, and we have the Kollel guys. Pure Misirut Nefesh. I'm not sure if we have such Misirut Nefesh anywhere in the world. And we have a big zechut to have a Roken as a Rosh Yeshiva, and it's a tremendous, tremendous gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we have him in our community. Now you should know, Morai V'Rabotai, that part of having a real yeshiva is having a fixture of avrechim sitting and learning. They're the ones that are just koveitim the Torah, and we've had a tremendous zechut, unbelievable zechut. I met young avrechim who are already young rabbanim in our community that are sitting and learning, and to see them develop. And I'm jealous of how they're able to focus in the limud Torah, and they're able to mamash look in depth. These are avrechim from the Bukhari community. We have at least one Moroccan over here and one Ashkenazi guy here to give a little extra pilpel v'melach over there, Baruch Hashem. But it's avrechim in the Bukhari community.
Which was the pilpel, which is the melach?
That we'll figure it out. Actually, David, you're more the sugar. Yeah. And Reb Tomer is definitely the pilpel. Anyways.
Pilpul, not pilpel. Okay.
But Morai V'Rabotai, ad tikra pilpel, ad pilpul.
There you go.
Whatever the case may be, Morai V'Rabotai, to see them learning, and Rabbi Hecht is there, B'Mesirut Nefesh with his Talmidim as well. Unbelievable chizuk that we all get. And if we can say what the message for tonight is to be the following. And then we'll start with the program. I'll put the mic down. I want everyone today for about 10 seconds, approximately, for 10 seconds to become an apikoros. And I'll explain to you what that means. Sergey, before you take notes, let me explain to you what this means. Listen very carefully.
Before you take notes.
Off the record. For 10 seconds to become an apikoros. I'll tell you what this means. You know, it says, Ve'avta et Hashem Elokecha b'chol levavecha. You should love Hashem, your God, with all your hearts. All your hearts. Rabbi Hecht, Mr. Yonah, how many hearts do you have? 1 or 2?
What?
Buy one, get one free. Last time I checked, I only have one heart. I think everyone here has one heart. You know, you have 2 hands and 2 legs and 2 kids, but one heart. So why is the Torah telling us, love Hashem with all your hearts? Love Hashem with all your hearts. So the Gemara tells us, Morai v'Rabotai, you should love Hashem with your Yetzer HaTov and Yetzer HaRa. You could use anger to do terrible things, but you can also use anger for good things. Jealousy is asur, it's one of the 10 commandments. But you should be jealous of someone that sits and learns Torah, supports Torah. You can use jealousy for the good. So once, Chassidim asked Rabbi Psischa, how can we be apikorsim for Hashem? How can we be apikorsim to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Non-believers, how we can serve Hashem by not being believers? Look what he said, and I want everyone to take this message to heart. He said, when it comes to the mitzvah tzedakah, a poor person comes to you, we have this and this problem, we have this and this health issue, chas v'shalom. We have a kollel, we have an organization, we have a yeshiva. The average guy says, Bezrat Hashem, you're going to help. Hashem will help you. Hashem will never let you go. Hashem will be there for you. It says Rabbi, when it comes to tzedakah, you have to become an apikoros. There is no Hashem. You're going to be the one that helps. And if it's not you, it's no one else. So Morai v'Rabotai, this kollel, I'm telling you right now, I don't know of any kollel that we have in our community that has a Rosh Yeshiva like Rabbi Aaron walking, definitely not in the world. I'll tell you this much. I've been around all over the world, Baruch Hashem. And I've never seen, maybe not Hong Kong, for all the Hong Kong guys going today, but I'll tell you one thing.
Why are they going? No.
They're going to Hong
They're
Kong.
not allowed to go.
You can go with...
Let's go to Shanghai. Go to Shanghai.
Rabotai, the Mesihut Nefesh that the Rosh Yeshiva has. You look at Rabbi Rafal Zlunov, who was one of the early Avrachim from 20 years ago. Rabbi Farman Mordechai, many knows. Rabbi Nisan Gabriel, you have all these young Avrachim, they're all rabbis of shuls that started off in Ol Simcha. Morai v'Rabotai was all developed by the Rosh Yeshiva. And today we have over here Rabbi Nisan Gabriel, who's sitting, he's a Rabbi B'Shul, Baruch Hashem, in Hillcrest or Fresh Meadows? Where? In Hillcrest. Bonei Bet Yosef Tiferet, there's a beautiful kila. I went to speak there 3 times. You see great people that want to sit and learn. Rabbi Yitzchak Amida Baruch Hashem gives a shir in the Bukhari Center in Jamaica States. Rabbi Binyamin Chaimov osek b'Torah kol hayom kula. I feel guilty bringing him here and it's bitul Torah for him. But as I'm speaking, he's thinking Baruch Hashem. Rabbi David Kulmuz, who's told over his story in the past, I'll tell it over for a quick second. He comes from a family of atheists. He himself was an atheist. Rahman al-Tham. And today he's giving shiurim for Chazaq for our public school kids. He's giving shiurim in Beit Gabriel, and he has literally so many followers, b'li nara. From being an atheist to being a very chashuv Talmid Chacham, Baruch Hashem. Rabbi Tomer Zino, like I said, is pilpul, pilpel, whatever it is. He brings so much fire to the community. He's married to the director of Chazaq's public school outreach for girls. And he is doing so much great things with her to inspire the people in our community. Rabbi Rafal, everyone knows, Kilat Ot Torah, Baruch Hashem. Rabbi Chaim of Michal, who just walked in, Morai v'Rabotai has a Kila of his own as well. What, Naviinsky, how do you say it?
Oil Sarah.
Oil Sarah, we said it, but he has the Bukhari terminology for it as well. Rabbi Zahir Pinchazov is involved in so many causes with teenagers, and we have a few of them that couldn't make it. But these are the leaders of our community, Morai v'Rabotai. They really are the leaders of our community, and we have to be full of akarat tov to the Rosh Yeshiva for building them up. I myself, a lot of what I've done is b'zchut is mesur nefesh. Amount of time he gives me and listens to my nonsense, and always gives me a very straightforward answer. You know, like this with how he says with his hands, right? Everything is straightforward. It is what it is. And it's a tremendous opportunity for all of us to really get involved with this kollel. We have so many avrachim that want to join. You don't understand, from Brooklyn, from other areas that want to join, but we have no funds to cover it. Even our current guys are having a hard time every single month. It's a struggle. It's chabal. When a person is coming in back and forth from Lakewood, not to have more avrachim and more tamidei chamim, it's mamash chabal. And today we're going to become a pikorsim for 10 seconds while we write our check. Bezrat Hashem, don't rely on Hashem, rely on yourself. And Bezrat Hashem, we're going to keep growing it and keep making it greater. And we're going to make this community Latiferet, having our own rabbis, leading our own community. Bezrat Hashem, doing tremendous things. Rabotai, we have a tremendous zechut. Where's the host? I just saw him before. We're Reuven, the Bala Achsania. Reuven John. We want to thank you, Mikera Malev, Bemet, for opening up your doors. Reuven, Baruch Hashem, has a tremendous heart. He really has a tremendous heart. He's Mehmet L'Shem Shamayim. And Reuben, we want to give you a bracha. Alvai tezevi yosheveu tiye birkat Eliyahu b'ezrat Hashem. Hashem should give you bracha v'atzlacha, nachat from the children. Always good health, continuous growth in Torah. Amen. Ken yeh ratzon. Norai v'rabotai, we're going to ask the Rosh Yeshiva to say a few words, and then we have a special treat. Rabbi Brazil, who's a tremendous marbitz Torah. A lot of people know him for his music in Kumzitz, but if you only know how much of a Talmid Chacham he is, a tremendous marbitz Torah. And we have a tremendous zechut to have him here as well tonight. But before we do that, we're going to call upon the Rosh Yeshiva Shlita B'Chavad Harav.
Shavua Tov. First of all, I want to begin by thanking Harav Hagoyin Rav Ilan Shlita, the head of Chazaq, the Manal of the Yeshiva. There's no words. Rav Ilan, thank you. B'Shem the whole Kehillah. We wish you hatzlacha in your harbatzat Torah. L'orech yamim v'shanim. You should bring your father lots of nachas. You don't know how lucky you are. You don't understand. You know, sometimes from within you don't see it. I see it from the outside. Ashrecha, ashrecha, shezachita. Rav Ilan, Rav Yaniv, tizku, v'shanim rabot, orech yamim v'shanim, oishe l'chavod. I also want to thank Hagoyin Rav Shlita. He's going to walk around saying that I'm the Rosh Yeshiva. It's not true. What do I tell you every day? See? Now you understand? I tell him he's the Rosh Yeshiva. I come to learn in his yeshiva. Rav thank you. You don't understand what you are for Rav Yeshiva. You don't realize I have who to look up to. I even have who to look up to. I also want to thank Moshe Sadaya. I'm going to say Moshe is my right-hand man, but he's not. My left hand, I think. I don't know which hand, you know. B'shtei yadayim. All right, whatever it is, V'amevin Yom, you all know what I want. Moshe, Alei v'hatzlach. Where you said you're heading to tonight? I'm sorry. Okay, Alei v'hatzlach. Shabbat hatzlacha. And mikerav alev. Barimu b'nei bani lo yiskim b'tayr l'mitzvus. I have to thank many people here. And I'm not going to continue too much longer because I want the Olam to enjoy. There's no more speeches. No drashas, no divrei Torah. You heard plenty. I need to thank all the Avrechei HaKoil. You're my children. What should I tell you? I love you. I love you with all my heart. And you know, everyone who knows, I give you every drop of the neshama and heart I have. I give you and I give you and I give you. And don't think I don't get back. I get back. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Yeshua gave me a bracha, that's lach. Elon, thank you for this chus. Rabbi Yaniv, thank you for this chus. My children, thank you for this chus. Rabbi Fall and Shrechon, you make me proud. Make me proud. I'm very proud of you. Worth it all. Wish the Kail guys to be my B'nai Torah Be'asim Yeshiva. In the mirror, they used to tell you when you come, you should be zocheh to become a Rosh Yeshiva here in the mirror. They have no problem with it. I wish you all that you should all become Rosh Yeshivas. Maybe I can stay home and then have a little bit of Menucha Samet. Should all become Gedalei Torah over the year. I thank the Rabbi that came. Thank you very much for coming. And we love the beautiful. I have very special people here tonight. I would say Yedidi, but the truth is, he's a Gadol B'Torah, and I have to respect him as a Gadol B'Torah. Rav Hagoyin, Reb Shmuel, Brazil, Rosh Yeshiva. We grew up on Yenagun, Reb Shmuel. You know, people think a Rosh Yeshiva says a good shir. A lot of Rosh Yeshivas say a good shir. How many people can teach Torah with zemer, with song? Tell me, what is the Hoshana that we say about David HaMelech? About David Avdach. Amalami Torah, L'chol Klei Shir. With song. Ado Kisu Lachem Es Ashira Azois. Torah is the song of your life. Burst out with happy song to the Eibush. That is the call of learning Torah. I try my best in the yeshiva to give that zemer, to give that with song. I want to tell you a chiddush with this I'll end. You know, Matan Torah people think was a very scary event. Kailoi Subrokin. The Rekeach says clearly it was full of zemer. It was like a cantata. We spoke about it many times, showing the Rekeach inside. All the instruments that we had in the Beis HaMikdash, the Rekeach says, was given to Moshe on Maimon Har Sinai, and it was delivered with Kabbalah Satira. So Mefurish Rekeach, Rabbi, so Mefurish, right? Talmidim, I showed it to you. It's an unbelievable Rekeach. What happened to those instruments? When the Beis HaMikdash got destroyed, those instruments were buried in the ground. Rekeach says, so the Goyim shouldn't take it. Because the Kedusha, those instruments delivered Torah, delivered Shechina with those instruments, the Goyim didn't want it biyad HaGoyim. When Torah is learned with Shira, it's Heilig, it's Kodesh. There's Hashras, Hashchina. Reb Shmuel, you have a big yeshiva. I wish you Hatzlacha, 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 Hatzlacha. Discuss all the Hisayras you gave Klal Yisrael. That was the first one, right? I mean, first one that we heard in the street, the first album. Melech Chai V'Kayam Moideh Ani Lefanecha. It's not a singing event, it's going to be instruments. We found them. We found the instruments in the Beis HaMikdash. We found them, Reb Shmuel. We found them. Before we continue, I just have to tell you, I have a cousin sitting in the audience. He's a genius in music. He's a genius, period. And his heart is so big. Oof. Avremo, thanks. Avremo, we love you. Come up here. And I thank all of you for coming. And I want you to have a beautiful evening of the Sayers. Pour out your hearts. And then Rabbi Iman, you'll finish off by saying they should pull out their checkbooks. I don't go there. I tell them they should open up their hearts. And then open up their checkbooks. And the Mitzvah Hashem tonight, you'll have a beautiful. And I also have a surprise for you. I'll tell you right now. I play a mandolin. Reb Shmuel, the first time you came to my house, we sat there and we played. Reb Shmuel gave me one of his, which of course was professional, and I gave him one of mine that I made up, which was not so professional. And you were tzaddik, you tried to fix it for me. I remember, don't think I forget. I gave you that house. Yeah? I played for years, I made up the Emunah for years. Then my son got sick and I stopped. I sat in a hospital for a year, and that's why I'm back here, Rabbi. So you know why I'm back to your community? I promised the Rabbi Shmuel, if you give me your son, I'll give you back your children too. That was what I promised the Rabbi Shmuel. I said, you give me my son, I'll bring you back your children. Like I said, whatever it is, I'm coming back here. That's the story of why I'm here. I didn't touch my mandolin since then. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. Every time I picked it up, I couldn't do it. I started talking to Reb Shmuel, and Reb Shmuel tells me, remember we were in the house in it? I said, you know something? I'm picking up my mandolin. I picked up my mandolin, and guess what happened? The first thing, I have it here, my mandolin. A string ripped. As soon as I started playing, so I said, oh, you know what? Let me just leave it alone. And what is it? Shiva knows, Aliyah Señoritas. Isn't music all about Aliyah Señoritas? Going up and going down in the scales. So I realized, Avraham, play behind me, go ahead. So I realized it's Maisa Sub, Maisa Yitzhar. And I went and I was Mechadish, a new niggin. It's raw. And tonight in front of you, with Reb Shmuel's help and my help with my cousin, we're going to develop the niggin. And Zalman Pollack is going to be the singer who's going to sing this niggin after Avraham Free takes it. I'm just kidding. Okay, Zalman, come up here. Let's go. Get up here. We have a full concert of Lev, of heart, We're going to sing from the heart. So let's begin. Reb Shmuel, It's your call now. Go ahead. Hagayin, Reb Shmuel, Brazil, Shlita. Everyone, great clap for Reb Shmuel. Hagayin, Reb Shmuel. You play. My thing's ripped anyway. I haven't played in years. But the music, we're going to sit down, we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it here tonight. Salma, where are you? Come in. Get a chair and come on, let's go. You didn't expect this, huh? Huh? This is the big guns, yeah. Ki Lashem, Amelucha. Take it. Chair. Here or chair there. You know what? One of you sit here, one of you sit there. Go ahead. So whatever you do. So let's go. Whatever you do. This is new. You guys never saw this, huh? Which one? What are you doing? Whatever you do. Go. I'm behind you. Go. How's it first? Does he tell you right? Yeah, instruct you right? No. I knew this would be beautiful.
Son told me, oh yes. Yeah, before I
love it about it. He needs a watcher call. He needs a mic, no? You need a mic, Mr. Everything everybody can hear. Rabbi, something just came in.
too hot.
I'm simply eating. Just what you see is what it is. You know what you see is what it is. The head it was Baruch Hashem. That's from my mishpach. Yerusha from my Zaydas.
That's a D minor.
Okay. Anything else? That's in between.
If you do D minor here,
Plain water. It's plain water.
if you did it over,
It's not water. It's seltzer. Plain water.
either E minor or A minor.
Okay, so forget it.
I appreciate it.
Today, minor, for you.
A minor, yeah.
you're a singer.
Yes, I am.
Put the cape on the whole thing is happening.
Are you shutting me off here? No one shuts off Rabbi Wilkin. Nobody shuts me up. Put me back on. They think they're going to silence me. Never. Never. You'll never silence me. As long as it's Dvar Hashem, then we're going to do it. It's Dvar Hashem Yerushalayim. What do you have for us, Reb Shmuel?
Just a little note on this niggin, Maidan Ila Fanecha. The first thing a yid does when he wakes up in the morning is to thank Hashem that he returned him his neshama back refreshed after working such a long day. And then we say the last two words is Rabbi Emunah Secha. Rabbi Emunah Secha means not that we have a great Emunah in Hashem.
It's great Emunah in us.
Because that would be Rabbi Emunah Si. Rabbi Emunah Secha means that your Emunah Hashem is great. Rabbi Emunah Secha is your Emunah
In us.
is great.
It's trust
When
in
we talk
us.
about Hashem's Emunah, usually it's our Emunah. Just to give you a mashal, you finally, if you remember in your teenage years, that you asked your father to give you the car. He said, Dad, don't worry, I'll take care of it. You won't find a scratch. And the first day you go out, you make a little dent in the back. You go back to your father and say, Dad, I know I made a dent, but tomorrow I'll be more careful. He said, okay, son, I can't do this every day. Comes back the next day, got a smash in the side. He says, Dad, don't worry about it, you know.
You know about that.
I'll be better today. The next day, this goes on for 3 days, and if he asks the father for the keys, he says, Sonny, I can't trust you anymore. I'll have no car left if I keep on giving it to you. Hashem gives us a neshama every day. What are you supposed to do with the neshama? The neshama is supposed to be the driver of the car, which is the goof. The neshama drives the car. So now what happens is if you don't have the neshama drive the car, when the goof does its own thing, has a life of its own, and gets a little smashed up here, smashed up there. We miss this mitzvah, we don't do this mitzvah. So Hashem can say, listen, you're not a good investment. You know, I don't put my money in you. I don't think we're going to get a lot of profit. So, you know, it was nice giving you the neshama yesterday and the day before, but no more neshama. And yet every day he gives us back on neshama. Baruch Hashem, every day gives us back again the neshama. So we say to Hashem, Rabba Emunah Secha. Your Emunah in us is mamish, not this in this world. You give us such an Emunah that you said, I have faith in you. If you blew it already for the last 25 years, I'm still going to give it back. Because maybe today is going to be better. If we would have the Emunah in ourselves the way that Hashem has Emunah in us, we become big yid. In order to have Emunah in Hashem, you have to believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself that you can have a connection with Hashem. Then you can have a belief in everybody. Shalom as
cousin left? Shmuel, you changed the whole world. My cousin. My cousin. Where's my cousin? Left? Me, Melech, Malkin, my cousin. Listen to that, man. Baruch Try it. Rabbi say special for you. Go. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. I'll sing it. Let's try it. Aitzur mishela yachalnu baruchu emunah savanu vehoisarnu kidevar Hashem mishela yachalnu baruchu emunah savanu vehoisarnu kidevar Hashem Marisai lamayra yeinu avinu al nues lachma yeinu shasinu Ein kolish b'yeh Anu ve'aninu ein kadosh k'Hashem Aya da-da-da-da-da-dam Emunah Uve'isanu kidevar Hashem La-la-la-la-la-la Bam 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 ba-da-da Ya la-la-la-la-la Ya la-la-la-la Ya V'toyden v'arrei la-la-keinu La-da-da-da-da-da-la-la-la-la Ya da-da-da-da-da-da-da Ya da-da-da-da Var aleinu v'yemez v'Hashem Allah La yachalu baruchu Anu ve'aisanu kidevar Hashem Emunah Anu ve'aisanu kidevar Hashem From 11.
Marbim Simcha means every day you have to increase in Simcha. Marbim Simcha. How do you do this? Not so simple. You'll be happy, then what? Have ice creams, a person that the second 2 scoops of ice cream. It's a hard avoda. Right? You Marbim Simcha. Okay, maybe this nigga will help you be Marbim Simcha.
38 years ago.
We'll take it slow.
Had a very good year up there in Woodstock.
Yeah, don't forget, you're better off this way. Tonight, we're going to do one that many years ago. I'll give you the chords for it. You ready? Start with a D minor. Ready? Al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. D minor, F. Al har. Gavoya, al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. Oy, al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. Yaakov, gavoya, Yaakov. It's a new song, Yaakov. This one's more. You got all of it in Brazil now. You got more. Al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. Oy, al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. Oy, harimi baka yakoyle. Oy, mevaseres yiya. Harimi baka yakoyle. Oy, mevaseres yiya. Oy, harimi baka yakoyle. Oy, mevaseres yiya. Harimi baka yakoyle. Oy, mevaseres yiya. Al har gavoya, lilach mevaseres yiya. Al har gavoya, lilach mevaseres yiya. Ay ay harimi baka yakoyle. Oy, mevaseres yiya. Harimi baka yakoyle. Mevaseres yiya. Al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres. Al har gavoya, alilach mevaseres yiya. Oy, al har gavoya, Halilach mevaseres yoy. Al har gvoya, Halilach mevaseres yoy. Na yoy harimi baka yakoylei. Oy mevaseres yoy. Harimi baka yakoylei. Mevaseres yoy. Hayarimi baka yakoylei. Oy mevaseres yoy. Harimi baka yakoylei. Oy mevaseres yoy. 10, 15 years ago. Go. You like it? Very nice. Some beautiful words too. Yeah.
יהי רצון שהקדוש ברוך הוא יעלה לכם בטוב, שהוא ילכם בנעימים, ויתן עליו את דבריו, שלא תדעו צער לעולם, ושמע את השם ושמע ולכם בשורות טובות, ובזאת עבור משיח אולי.
Come in.